Hi, my name is Angel Garcia, and I grew up in Southeast Los Angeles, California, and I work as the social services manager for the violence intervention program in the city of Albuquerque. As manager, now I have staff, obviously, that I oversee, and so our job isn't like very typical. It's an uphill battle, most days working with people who have traditionally never accepted services, who have never wanted services, and basically we work with the highest risk individuals in our community that are at highest risk of being a victim of gun violence or being perpetrators of gun violence. My program, we're not traditional services where like you get 6 months in this program. Yeah, it's the violence intervention program, but programs end. But with us, it's a lifetime, As long as we're around, we're going to be there to life coach you, to mentor you, to provide peer support, to help guide you along the way, And it happens that way at times. People stop calling us, or they don't want services at the time of contact, but 6 months later, they'll give us a call. Hey, you said you could help me. Is that still the case? And then, yeah, we start working with them. October 14th, 2017, I got released from my fourth prison term in California. And I was very fortunate to have an uncle who's a professor at the University of New Mexico and the community college, Central New Mexico Community College. So he allowed me to move here to try something different. As soon as I stepped off the Amtrak, he gave me one condition. For me to live under his roof, I was to enroll in college. So I did so. I enrolled at C&M, and once there, I was going to school for electrical trades. I was learning how to be an electrician, how to do the solar panels, because I figured, usually construction, they're felon friendly type jobs. But I kept getting straight A's, so I kept making the dean's list, and then I got invited to join. I got invited to join the honor society for 2 year colleges globally, which is called Phi Theta Kappa, and from there we started doing one of their pillars of one of their hallmarks is service. So we would do like food pantries and go help out in the community, and community service feels good when it's not court mandated. Like helping other people out, it felt real good to me, and it was a new experience. So driving throughout Albuquerque and seeing the homeless issue and just how much need there was out there, you know, um, I wanted to do my part. So I started asking around, and I wanted to do something to help systems impacted people. Come to find out, CNM had a all staff committee trying to tackle that issue, and then I became the only student member. And in 6 months after my joining, after letting them know what struggles we go through and all that, we developed FIRST, which is the acronym for Formerly Incarcerated Students Reintegration Success Team. It was a resource center for students with criminal records. And that's when I found out that, oh my God, this is what I want to do. At that time, the city of Albuquerque was researching violence intervention programs. So someone told the mayor about me, and then the mayor saw me speaking at an event, and they offered me an interview. And after the interview, 3 months later, I was about to graduate CNM, and I got the job offer. So that's the pathway that I pretty much took to get this job. It's fair to say that when I was in high school already, I was already fully involved in gangs. So um, that lifestyle superseded a lot of things in my life. So there were a few teachers that would pull me to the side and tell me, do you know how smart you are? Like for you to throw your life down the drain. But most of the teachers would pretty much see me as a lost cause. And I remember, I remember one day it was a lunchtime, and my girlfriend at the time, she told me she had a meeting with a guidance counselor. So I asked her, what's that? What's a guidance counselor? So all I ever knew was deans and vice principals, because that's the only people I would get sent to go talk to, you know. So when she said a guidance counselor, though, that's the person that's supposed to help you enroll in college and help you put the applications in and tell you what your best options are. I had never heard of this. You know, nobody when I was in high school, nobody ever told me or even mentioned to me that it was possible for me to go to college. I didn't hear that till I was 33 and I got in my uncle's car. You know what? You're gonna go to college. So, and a lot of the times as a kid in high school, because yeah, even though we think we're grown, we're not. We're still kids. We think we know it all. I know I did. I couldn't be told anything. I had the answers for everything, and my best judgment got me for prison terms. I've spent 12 years behind bars. At the end of the day, I recognize that everything I've been through, yes, was caused by me. And if teachers saw me as a lost cause, it's just because they didn't know how to deal with me, or they didn't know how to talk to me, or they didn't know how to get through to me. Take this from me. So I was a gang member. When you get into a gang, they tell you that we are family, we're your brothers, we'll live and we'll die for you. I mean, which is pretty much true, but when those 12 years and I was in prison, not one person ever went to go ask my mom if she was okay. No one sent me $1. Yeah, they would send me letters and all that, but like at the end of the day, they weren't really there for me. At the end of the day, it's always just going to be you and your family. And I learned that the hard way. So now I brought my family with me, and now I'm there for them. I just bought a house, and my mom's going to live there for the rest of her life comfortably. And that's something that I was able to do for her.